These are his, sir.
No additional shot nor powder. A compass that doesn't point north. And I half expected it to be made of wood. You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
Hey everyone, Trucker John here. Sitting in this nice commuter traffic on a Friday evening. It's about 6 p.m. Southern California. We just picked up near Anaheim in this little place called Walnut, and we picked up at Tropicana load, and we're taking it to Tropicana in Florida. So I'm taking it from one Tropicana facility to another Tropicana facility, and we're looking at about I got about 3,600 miles in for the week already. This trip alone was 2,800 miles. That includes about 300 some odd deadhead miles from Northern California down here to Southern California. So I got about almost 4 hours on my drive clock. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get. I wanted to try to get to at least to the Arizona border tonight, but might not happen with this traffic. May have to stop at a rest area near Blythe or somewhere. We'll see how far we can get. Anyway, so I picked up Jordan. I dropped off my wife. I still have Jasmine with me. She's still my co-pilot. Now I have Jordan, and we are on our way to Disney World. So this is our Disney trip to end our summer tour with the kids and the family. So as you guys all know, if you've watched me since the beginning of this journey here in the trucking world, I told my family, you know where you want to go during the summer, you just tell me and I'll take you there. So JR, he chose New York. So as you all know, we went to New York City and did the whole touristy thing there. The wife wanted to go to New York as well. Unfortunately, that didn't work out because, you know, she only could take so much time off from work. So that really limits where we could go. But nonetheless, she still rode with me a few times. The last time, you know, we went all the way to wonderful Wisconsin. We did go down to West Chicago, which was kind of nice. It would have been nice if we could get into downtown Chicago. But we didn't have time to do it. And I didn't realize how inconvenient it is to park a vehicle this size near downtown Chicago. It's almost impossible. I've been to downtown Chicago, but for a delivery or for a pickup. I've never been there to park and go leisurely stroll around downtown Chicago. And when I try to research where's the nearest place I could park, whether it be a rest area, a truck stop, or wherever, and just take an Uber round trip into the city, you know, I did find some close parking, but it was like $100 one way just to do Uber. So we decided, you know, we didn't have a lot of time anyway, so it wasn't worth it. So, little accident there on the left, that's not good. They're having a bad day. So anyway, so we just went to Wisconsin, we tried some cheese, and went back home. As you guys noticed in my, that last video with her on the truck with me. So now we are on our way to Disney World, as requested by my other two kids. They both wanted to go to Disney World. So I originally wanted to go to Disney World one at a time, you know, take Jordan and then come back and take Jasmine by herself. But, you know, again, time just didn't work out that way. We're getting close to them going back to school, and so it was just best to get them both on the truck at the same time and make it one trip with the two of them, which works out fine. So as I said in my last video, the trip almost didn't happen. So what I meant by that was, again, time is always against our side out here. So we were late getting Jordan back because of all those delays we had, which made us late leaving for my wife's trip with my daughter, which made us late coming back, which, you know, basically made us late leaving for this trip. So it was just a chain reaction. not a big deal, other than the way that Disney parks work right now is you have to have not just a Disney ticket to get into the park, but you need a reservation. You actually have to reserve a spot for the day. So I had made reservations a long time ago, and now I have to possibly move those reservations back by a few days because of all these delays. And and it's nobody's fault. My fleet manager knew that I was trying to make this trip on time, and he was doing the best he could to get me covered. And it actually got to the point to where I may have had to redo my reservations, which would have been a significant increase in the ticket prices if I were to do that. So I didn't want to do that. I already spent a lot of money on these tickets, outside of the trip itself. So thankfully, my fleet manager, who's really amazing, found, he got with sales and explained my situation, that I need to get there as soon as possible. Don't send me on one of these produce loads where I got to wait 2 days and then, give me 2 or 3 trips to get to Florida. They got to get me to Florida as fast as I can. And that's what they did. They found this load coming from Southern California near Anaheim, going all the way to Bradenton in Florida, which is about, I'm guessing about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops from Disney World. And I'm going to park at our drop yard near Disney World, which I will cover that in the next video when I'm actually at Disney World. So that's what this video is going to contain, guys. We're going to Disney World or bus. That's what it is. If only I could write it on the side of the truck, like you see these guys do on the back of their windows when they're going on a family road trip, and they write, where they're going. That's all right. We're gonna truck along here, and thanks for joining me on this journey. It's gonna be fun, so stick around, and I will see you down the road. All right, so we didn't make it that far. We made it maybe just outside of Palm Springs. So we're just here chilling and relaxing, eating dinner. Jordan's the driver tonight. Jasmine's the co-pilot. How do you guys like the trip so far? You guys excited for Disney World?
Very.
Nice. I could tell they're excited.
Yes, big dog. Welcome to Arizona.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Serious
12 years. Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. It's not from here though. Alright, so we're here in Cochise, Arizona. This little gift shop here is called The Thing. So we're gonna check it out. It says there's like a little walk-through museum, so we're gonna go see what it's all about. Stretch the legs.
Ya, vamos, agarra una cosita chiquita si quieres.
That's pretty cool. much that is.
These don't even work. That's not the only.
Restrooms, great seats, free admission.
I'm crying.
See that? Restrooms, great seats, free admission.
That's like the only one that works. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, no, you're fine. I feel like this one's better.
It doesn't hurt.
Isn't that one better?
Oh, yeah, let's run it.
I'm actually.
Okay. Just takes a few minutes.
Hey, get one, Gavin.
Yeah, let me take a picture.
All right, so we paid about $10 admission to come into this little museum here. It says it's the Alien versus Dinosaurs. This is gonna be good, I could tell. That's pretty cool. So what you are about to see is true. Yeah, dinosaurs were true. I'm not sure about the aliens though. Those are pretty cool. What?
Look at the tree.
I see it. Why are you whispering? Not sure we're supposed to touch it.
We need to pet it. Hey, don't touch it.
Oh, sorry. What if dinosaurs were ruled by aliens from another planet? Interesting. Oh yeah.
It's a beaver.
It's not a beaver.
It's a jackrabbit.
It is kind of quiet in here. They should have like music or something. I'm gonna have to add some music to the video.
Look at the snake.
Oh, rattlesnake. So these bones were thought to be discovered in the mines of southern Arizona. Notice that the strange markings they have. What if this is the first evidence of some advanced technology interfacing with dinosaur DNA? Very interesting. And that's a big dinosaur. History as you know it is a lie. Let's go find out. Follow the journey. Tractors. Wasn't expecting to see this in a dinosaur and alien museum. Horse-drawn buggy. That's pretty cool. 1800s. It's an 1849 RV. (1917) Ford Model T Speedster. Look at that, the wheels are made out of wood. Very cool. 1921. Nice Rolls Royce. Being chauffeured by an alien there, huh? It's a nice car.
This place is spooky. There's a haunted house in here. Look at the haunted house.
I'm opening it. I'm gonna open it.
There's no handle.
Huh?
There's no handle.
There's a lock.
Is this for your TikTok?
Shut up.
Okay, ready?
Ready now?
Getting spooky. Here lies the thing. What is it? The question has bewildered us for over 50 years. Some have had their theories. It suggested an ancient curse was placed upon it and dire consequences awaited those who touched it. Or could it just be a part of our larger government scandal to cover up the secret so terrifying it could cause mass hysteria? This is an ancient artifact deep within the copper mines of Arizona. This display represents what the setting may have looked like when it was discovered, or of course no one will ever know. There it is. Some sort of mummified thing with another rattlesnake. It's got a little baby with it too. Very interesting. Yeah, that looks familiar.
El Paso, Arizona, California, todos esos estados están unidos. Se llaman los Pasos.
Alright, so what did you guys think of the dinosaur and aliens?
Short.
It's interesting, right? Huh? Yeah. Better watch out, there's some crocs in the water over there.
Welcome to New Mexico.
most of you that might not know this, but Texas is definitely a large state. It's 880 miles on Interstate 10 from New Mexico to Louisiana, so it could definitely take you a couple days just to drive through Texas. I've been given 4.5, almost 5 days from California to Florida, and I have to account for almost 2 days in Texas. That's how long it takes to get through it. Just feels like it goes on and on forever. It's a nice drive though. I mean, when you get like towards San Antonio, it's really nice. San Antonio is nice. And I mean, Houston's okay too, but I really like San Antonio out of all the major cities in Texas so far. It looks like they have some really nice communities and get a lot of green and trees. It's not all desert. And yeah, it looks really nice through that area. And of course, Houston is like just like in the other cities like Dallas. It's just a big city, congested, and I don't know, it doesn't really stand out too much from what I've seen. So anyways, we're here in Louisiana. We're gonna stop here pretty soon for a 30-minute break and keep on going. We should be able to get through Louisiana today and have a fuel stop in Mississippi, which is in about 300 miles, so about 5 hours or so from now. I'm gonna try and make it to the Florida border tonight, but I'm not sure. I might have to stop somewhere in Alabama, just shy of the Florida border. We'll see how we do. We'll see if we run into any traffic in through some of these major cities. Got to get through Baton Rouge and got to get through Moss Point, Mississippi, all the way into Mobile, Alabama. So as long as we don't hit any kind of traffic, we might be able to get close to the Florida border tonight and get in there by tomorrow.
21.4 miles, keep left on Interstate 10 East.
We're gonna pass me my board, please.
Huh?
My board, please.
Proceed east on I-10 in a half mile. Continue straight down I-10.
Welcome to Florida.
Alright, so we made it to Florida as you saw. We went down to Bradenton, Florida to drop off the trailer, and then we bobtailed, which means no trailer. We just drove the truck only here to, I think we're in Lakeland, Florida. We're about 40 miles from Orlando, which is where we're going tomorrow morning to Disney World. So anyways, this is where we parked at Prime Drop Yard. Not what I was expecting other than a drop yard, but you know, on the instructions to get here, it said there were showers, laundry facilities, things like that. And there is a house here on site. Over here, you can't see it. There's a house, I'll show it to you. There's a house here. I thought maybe that's where it was gonna be, but it looks like that's an actual residence. So yeah, this is the bathroom we're dealing with, and that's it. There's no other facility here. So I don't know if things have changed since they made those instructions for this facility, but I'm not going to complain. It's free parking. Restrooms really all we need. If we need to take a shower after Disney World tomorrow before the next day, we can just go hit up a truck stop in the area for a quick shower if we need to. So yeah, this is where we're going to be for the night. I parks. I see it. Yeah, there you go. So I parked at the very end down there. It's full of parking too. There's like no parking. I'll show you guys here in a second. So I had to kind of sneak my way into the back corner over there. So yep, that's what we're dealing with. So if you can see Calypso, she's hiding right there in the corner, right there. So that's where all the trailers are supposed to park. So I just park right there because along the fence line there, it's full of parking. You can't park anywhere else. All right, so we used the restroom. Wasn't the greatest of restrooms, right?
Yeah.
A little scary. Anyways, there's a house right there behind me, and here's truck parking. I guess I could have fit right there. That's all right. I asked the guy that was watching the gate if I could park right where I did. Calypso's right there. And he said, yeah, that's fine. So we're good. All right, so we're shutting it down for the night, closing the blinds, getting ready to, packing our day bag for the park. Gonna freeze some water, some snacks, all that good theme park stuff. So that's gonna do it for this episode. That was our journey from California to Florida to get to Disney World. That's how we did it. Got here just in the nick of time. I had about an hour and a half left before my due time on today's date. So yeah, we definitely timed it just right. That's how we do it. All right, guys. So stay tuned for the next few videos. It will be at Disney World, and I will see you down the road.